Seekonk Speedway, the Action Track of the East. Here we are on another Saturday night, a real good night. Good racing.
Being a real monster. I'm tearing their hair off today, boy.
Hey, it's very
Fine, how are you? Hey, Kurt. How you doing?
We have a lease program. We, depending on who you are, and if we're doing business with you now, we have a 30, 60, 90 deal. And then we have a lot of different ways to go about it. I mean, do you run a service station?
They're not.
I'd like to see, we'll get you some information. Hey, Barney, you got a card for this gentleman?
Jennifer Bonnier is the chief tour.
Give us a buzz sometime. We have an 800 number. You'd like to see a demonstration, or you'd like to see how it works, we'd be glad to take care of you.
Tonight is
Barney, what do you got over in Newport? We got a couple demos over in Newport.
Not next week, the week after. We got one in Bristol Tuesday. You guys go to the Bristol.
That's another guy.
Would be one in Bristol.
Excuse me. Okay.
Right here. He's got a golf.
While we're speaking about the Speedway tournament. Sign up. You hear me, guys? Guys, get over and sign up over at the... Don't throw anything on the track. And we
What do you mean? Like a schedule? They have some races in there, but only big special races. Yeah, it's only a couple of matches.
South Washington Street is giving away over $25. Here's Salon. They specialize in nails and hair. Located at Brook Street, Seekonk, a $12.
No, I don't have another bike.
So if you find your star sticker on your Cisco's ads in the back of the program,
And, we'll be doing Mother Nature a great big favor and probably make a buck on the side. It looks like we're about ready to begin with the first event of the evening, which is the street stocks. John, you gonna do this? Ron. So, I didn't even see Ron. Where's the first? Okay. And we're gonna call in Ron Cornell to get going with the first street stock event of the evening, and Ron Cornell.
Thanks, Jim. I'd like to welcome everybody out to the Speedway tonight. We thank each and every one of you for spending the Saturday night here at Seekonk Speedway. It's heat now. Second position is the number 43 of Joseph Cadero out of Tiverton, Rhode Island. Third position is the number 98 of Scott Manning out of Smithfield. Fourth position is the number 57 of David Petty. Fifth position is the number 65 of Tommy Broderick out of North Attleboro. The sixth position is the number 85 of Tom Scholl out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. In the seventh position is the number 4 of Robert Kohler out of North Providence, Rhode Island. In the eighth position is the number 87 of Robert Herox out of Bellingham, Mass. In the ninth position is the number 1 of Lou Rotundo out of West Warwick, Rhode Island. And we're going to go this time around. They're entering turn 3. Larry Only brings him across the line, and it's the green flag. And into the first turn, it's Larry Only into the lead. Number 43 of Joseph Cadero looking to the outside. Down the inside, down the backstretch. They want to take over that first position. The number 43 of Joseph Cadero looking any way to get off. But the number 98 takes the lead as he dives in the first turn and down the backstretch. The number 43 of Joseph Cadero follows suit. It's side by side in turn 3 for the third position, and across the line, it's the number 65. Number 65 of Tom Broderick. Lou Rotundo working his way up through the field, takes over the 5th position. The 45 wants none of that. He dives to the inside of Lou Rotundo, up across the line. It's a dead heat for the 5th position. Back down through turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. It's Louis Rotundo, puts the pedal to the metal at the halfway point and takes 5th position. At the line, it's still Louis Rotundo in the 5th position at the halfway point. Louis Rotundo remains in the outside groove, keeps working up, looking for that 4th spot on the outside of the number 4. The number 4 is Robert Cola. Robert Cola hangs on and dives into turn 1. Louis Rotundo takes it in deep through turn 1. Oh, the little number 45 looks to the middle of both. And they make it 3 wide through turns 3 and 4.
47 is stuck up here. Oh, he's getting out of it. There's debris there.
Louis Rotundo puts the pedal to the metal looking for that 2nd position. Up along the outside, it's 3 wide down the backstretch. Something has to give. Into turn 3, 1 lap to go. It's the number 98, of Scott Fanning in the lead. The 43 in 2nd, and Louis Rotundo looking to take 3rd down the backstretch. It's the last lap. Oh, Billy Hendricks in the 41 spins in turn 3 as the checker comes out. For the 98, the number 98. The last lap, that's for sure. Out onto the speedway already, rolls heat number 2 for the street stock division. Assistant starter, Mr. Rodriguez, is looking them over. He wants them to be all lined up. He wants them to be all lined up properly. See Billy Hendricks on the backstretch there. I'm sure he's contemplating what happened, why he lost it, and next time around he'll try to save it, I'm sure. These are the heat races. These guys want to get into the feature events tonight. They want to come home with a little bit of money so they can afford to come back next week. Of course, the main goal here is to try to bring it home in one piece. They don't want to be burning too much of the midnight oil during the week. Okay, and they pull off a heat. Number 2 for the street stocks on the pole is the number 68 of Dave Titus out of Attleboro, Mass. In the 2nd position is the number 38 of Keith Morrow out of South Attleboro, Mass. In 3rd position is the number 71 of Jerry DeGaspere out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. In the 4th position is the number 78 of Gene Carter out of Canton. In the 5th position, the number 82 of Scott Sundin out of East Douglas, Massachusetts. In the 6th position is last week's feature winner, number 95 of Billy Manchester Jr. In the 7th position, it's the number 31 of Richard Clark out of Middleborough, Mass. In the 8th position, it's the number 72 for Al Clements. Al's out of Oaks Bluff, Mass. In the 9th position, it's the number 63 of Kenny Spencer out of Taunton, Massachusetts. In 10th, it's the number 11 for Kenny Morissette. In 11th, it's the number 21 of Bobby Betancourt. In 12th, it's the number 89 of Chris Broderick. In 13th, it's Glenn Young. Then we got Chris Rooney, Rob Doobie, and then bringing off the field is Butch LaFleur, and it's going to be green flag this time around, folks. And it's the number 68 who takes the lead of the line, and he dives into turn 1. Side by side, they go down through turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. The 72 gets a little bit sideways, corrects it, brings it back down into turn 3. Kenny Morissette looking to make it 3 wide along the outside of Bobby Betancourt. Oh, a little bit of contact. Into turn 3. 72 hangs on. Whoa, we got a tangle. Up into the wall. Up into the wall. 2 cars are into the wall. And Ron Manfredo throws the caution.
Which one's the 108?
I think it's the 108, folks. The 108. A car up against the wall, hit the wall pretty hard, but right rear quarter. I don't know, they may have to go in the pits and do some things to that car before that one's ready.
To the Lincoln, you know. But Jim and Tom are Speedway distributors for all intents and purposes, and Wally wants to make sure that everybody knows that. And they're here tonight. This is their night, and
Likes what he sees, and it's the green flag, and across the line it's the number 68 who gets the jump down into turn 1. We got the number 71 of Jerry DeGaspar looking to take over third, but the 78 is powering by on the outside with Billy Manchester Jr. coming along for the ride. Billy Manchester Jr. takes over the fourth spot of the line. The 82 of Scott Sundin looks to the bottom with the 71. Oh, 21 of Bobby Bencourt and a 63 on Tangle. Let's hope they can get them back apart. They're apart and they're off. Still, it's the number 68 in the lead. Bobby Bencourt is going to pull it into the infield. I'm not sure if he's got some sort of mechanical problems or steering problems. And it's the halfway point for the number 68 of Dave Titus, the halfway point. Glenn Young looking back there for the 5th spot. Looks to the inside at 71 and down into turn 3. It's 3 wide with Scott Sundin up along the outside. Glenn Young takes over the 5th spot. It's the caution flag, folks. Caution flag. Must be some debris on the speedway, or I don't see anybody stop, but there must be some debris or oil or something.
I always say how many complete, I never say how many left.
They're going to hook up the 21. Evidently, he's got some sort of a mechanical problem. He hooked with number 63 of Scott Sundin going through turns 1 and 2. He just might have enough to pull off a second or maybe even a win. And it's the green flag, and it's the number 68 who jumps off front again and down into turn 1. 78 looks to the inside. He wants that second position. That's the 78 of Gene Carter. Down into the second position he goes. Glenn Young looking to take over the 3rd spot. 3 laps left to go. Down the inside. Dives down into turn 1, and Glenn Young is going to take the 3rd spot down the backstretch. Billy Manchester Jr. is going to follow suit. 2 to go. Still the number 68 of Dave Titus in the lead. The number 78 following suit, that's Gene Carter. Glenn Young worked his way from 13th. He's in 3rd with 1 lap to go. Billy Manchester Jr. has got other thoughts. He wants that 3rd position. He looks to the inside of Glenn. Whoa, we got a big smoker. The number 31 smokes it up coming out of turn 4. 1 lap to go. Evidently there's no oil on the surface. It's a go to the checker. The number 68 of Dave Titus across the line for the win. In for second was the 78 of Gene Carter with the 99 of Glenn Young, followed by Billy Manchester. Round number 3.
Especially that
Bobby Bencourt being hauled off. You can bet Bobby didn't want to have his night end this way. Bobby's a good competitor. He's been putting in many years behind the wheel, and he's progressively become a better and better driver to the point where you can look for him to be up front each and every week. But it doesn't look like it's going to be the case this week. The number 71 has to be pushed in, so does the 31. He blew a motor big time coming out of turn 4 with 1 lap to go. It's double duty for the blue and white wrecker, pushing one and towing one. Again, it's assistant starter Mr. Rodriguez looking the lineup over. He wants him to line up right away and get this round number 3 on the way. 31, I'm sure his crew's eager to get that car in and find out what the smoke show is all
we got
about.
third one to go, right? Uh-oh. John, you got to do the third one yet?
I haven't got time.
You haven't got time. Oh, all right. I'll do the lineup quickly. Okay, on the third one, it's going to be Kara Toman and kind of 18 from Mansfield on the pole with the 29 of Rich Wisher from Warwick, Rhode Island outside pole, the 62 of Russ Tetra from Cushionett, followed by Steve Gardner in the 101. Steve comes from Warwick. Guy Workman in the 80 and from West Greenwich with the 50 of Mark Gagne from Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Pete Fernandez, the 2nd from Carver. In car number 26, the 00 of Gene Weston from Warwick, Rhode Island. Dave Westgate from Taunton in the 49. Steve Taylor in the tailor-made car number 53 from Charleston, Rhode Island. 84 is Dave Radcliffe from Warren, Rhode Island. Roland Wheeler from Cranston, Rhode Island in the 6. 76 is Rich Napier from Hanover. The 34 Ray LeBron from Coventry. With 97 of Jim Thomas from Johnston, Rhode Island. Maurice Lavelli in car number 05, as Maurice is out here in a couple of maiden voyages for Maurice as he's bringing the 04 around. And we're ready to go with the third of the street stock division. It's one more time around for Kara Torman as she brings the 18, the Juniors Auto Supply automobile. Kara was the guest at Speed Talk this week, the Len Ellis radio program each Wednesday night at 7 o'clock on 990 AM.
WALE.
WALE, now right downtown. That's what happens when you give me one of these little things and I don't have all my stuff in front of me. You know,
Speedway promotions as many times as you can, Jim. Speedway promotions.
and coming around, the 18, Kara Toman bringing him through. Hello, me. Rich Wisher in the 29 being challenged by the 101 as Steve Gardner is letting Rich know that he is there. And your starter, Ron Manfredo, lets Steve Gardner know that he also is there. As the 50 of Mark Gagne has moved into third spot. Look at this, 3 wide going in the turn for that 4th spot. 3 wide coming around. 3 wide going for the lead. Mark Gagne's taking that high groove up around Rich Wisher. A lot of traffic as everybody seems to think this is a feature event. It's only a heat and it's halfway. We still got a long ways to go, and look at the traffic. It looks like 95 at rush hour. As they start to lap a slower car, Steve Gardner in the 101 has the lead. Down the inside goes the 62 of Russ Tatro, and right in behind him comes the 53 of Steve Taylor, as Steve Taylor wants that 3rd spot. The 00 of Gene Westman. The 80 of Guy Workman comes through with the 6 automobile, Roland Wheeler. And look at it, they start to stretch things out, and way in the back now is Wisher, as somehow he got caught. And the outside looking in, he went from the front to the back like he was shot. So also did the 50 automobile as they went right to the back. Here goes the race for the lead is the 53 automobile of Steve Taylor with 1 lap to go. The 53 of Steve Taylor moves to the outside of that 101 Steve Gardner. It's Taylor and Gardner. Taylor and Gardner down the back. Oh, the 101 was very wide coming out of the turn, and Gardner had to get out of it. Taylor had to get out of it too. And across the line, it's the Steve Gardner automobile, Holland Tire and Auto Club van down there. Go ahead.
Thanks, Jim. Okay, let's give you the rundown for our street stock heat. 16th position, the number 3 car of Dave Furtado. In the 15th position, Tom Enright, Masson Electric is sponsoring from Warren, the number 17 of J.C. Calenda. In 14th position, South Shore Jeep and Eagle Carry Auto from Plymouth, number 60, Timmy Akusis. Certified Automotive Wings to Go from Warwick, number 22, Scott Seredinsky. All Needs Insurance Precision Race Engines from Somerset, number 81, James Lawrence. Commonplace Berkeley General Store from Berkeley, Mass, number 40, Amasa Harmon. Bay State Towing and Recovery Claremont Construction from Edgarstown, number 24, Chris McGee. TSR Services, TAD Construction from Newport, number 09, Tim Nisbet. Juniors Auto Supply, Foxborough Shell from Mansfield, number 03, Paul Melberg. Swansea Sanitation from Swansea, Mass, number 8, Ed Gannon III. Bell Parts, T&T Auto Repair from Westport, number 121, Rick Viveris. Precision Auto Body, Goosebrook Garage from Norton, number 91, Chris Robbins. Wesco Oil, W.E. Bray Trucking, Seekonk, Massachusetts, number 9, Ron Reed. Lombardi Sports Bar, Raynham, Mass, number 69, Roger Sisson Jr. Freetown Sand and Gravel bring us a Sonnet, number 119, Dean Petty. And in the pole from Standish Motors, Attleboro, Mass, number 05, Eddie Plant. turns out to be a tremendous night for racing here at Seekonk Speedway, ladies and gentlemen. Our very own Jim Powers did a sun dance in his garden just before we got here to clear up the weather.
I was up in Maine just before we got here.
Where we all should have been.
Yeah, I just drove down from a week in Maine.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Must have been nice, huh? This is our 4th street stock heat for the evening. And we look for the green, and our starter, Ron Manfredo, drops the green flag. The heat is on as the 119 takes the early lead. Lapping on the 05, the 119 car of Dean Petty from Freetown Sand and Gravel, CSA Chevy Auto Parts. Battling for 3rd position is the number 69 car and the number 9 car. The number 9 driven by Ron Reed of Seekonk. The traffic starts to loosen up a little bit as the 119 breaks away. The 05 falling behind. 05 of Eddie Plant out of Attleboro, Massachusetts, falling behind, trying to take the inside groove as the 69 goes knocking on his door. The 119 goes way high coming into turn 1. Dean Petty is quite a competitor. Oh, we got a mess up. We have a jam up over coming out of turn 1. It looks to be okay. We'll wait to see if we get the yellow as the halfway mark approaches, and we do get the yellow flag. The number 91 car is stalled out.
Chris Robbins.
That's Chris Robbins of Norton, Mass, sponsored by Precision Auto Body in Goosebrook Garage, having a tough night right now.
John doesn't have his cameraman tonight?
But they have to be in by noontime. It's open to the public at 10.
And the green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen, for our Pro Stock heat. And on these free starts, the traffic tightens up and it makes the going tough again. Oh, we get a little loose and smoke in the 03 car coming out of turn 1. And the 119 starts breaking away as we approach our halfway mark. 119 to Dean Petty, 69 and 05. This is the 69 car, Roger Sisson Jr., fighting to keep the 2nd position. The 05 knocking on his door. Eddie Plant's been driving hard. Whoa! And our 69 car gets a little loose, but doesn't lose a position. But way up close, as the 119 comes down on the inside, 69 bumping just a little bit.
69 is going much deeper into the turn.
And Sisson Jr. do it. 2 laps remaining. And we're under yellow again, ladies and gentlemen.
Same car.
The same car.
In noontime, you've got to sign in the car before noontime. Now the gate's going to open to the public by 10 o'clock. And trophies will be awarded 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in each class. And backed by popular.
Thanks, Jim. We got 6 class complete past our... And the 119 once again pulling out of the traffic. The 69 and the 05 fighting it out for 3rd position in our 4th heat. Street Stalkers racing with all their might. Oh, and we got loose again in that 69 taking the inside curve with 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. The 119 car, Petty driving hard, and now the 69 challenging it, opening up the gap between 2nd and 3rd place. Can he take it on the inside groove? It's Petty. It's the 69 car, Roger Sisson Jr., and unofficially in 3rd position in our 4th heat.
Curve right from Brockton in car number 48, sponsored by Lynch's Towing and Auto, H.A. Wright Electric, Competitive Automotive. Dave Silva in car number 14.
No, it's Steve Sanford.
Steve Sanford is in car number 4. What are you doing to me here? I'm just reading what you're putting in front of me here. Dave Nascimento from Swansea in car number 59, Len Ellis Race Cars, Manchester Racing Engines, G6 Gym, Mark Equipment and Hauling, Mark Tools, Lacaro and Sarsby, and Ken's Welding. Chad Chase in car number 8 from Somerset, the Snapper Sanitation, Lacaro Brothers, sponsored car number 8. Steve Sanford in the 14, sorry Steve, Commercial Heating Service, Northeast Auto Recycling, Steve Sanford from Cumberland, Rhode Island. And it's the birthday boy, Andy Johnson from Dighton in car number 17, the Propane Plus F&M Racing automobile. Mike Castle in the 11 from Warwick, Rhode Island, the Manchester Race Engine Shenanigans sponsored car. The 43 automobile is Ken Kohler Jr. from North Providence, the Bowling Green Tavern, First Line Speed Equipment, and A&A Auto Parts automobile. Corey Boudreau from West Warwick and Dave Cirillo's car number 5, Dickinson's Auto, Lorocco Engineering Post Road Auto Parts, and Bobby Leclerc in car number 42, the A1 Container JB Carpets. Elmer Wayne from Lakeville in the Midtown Auto Body car number 98. Ed Papineau from North Situate in the 26, Country Auto Parts Northeast Signs Automobile. Did I say Bobby was in car number 42, or did I forget the number completely of Bobby Leclerc? Okay, this is that Sportsman Division, the first time we've seen them this evening, ladies and gentlemen, as they are trying to qualify for starting positions in the feature event. Right now, Mike Castle in car number 11, he is the point leader, but he's only the point leader by 8 points ahead of Corey Boudreau. Well back in the field as well, right behind him as a matter of fact. Chad Chase has got 520. There's 8 points separates each of the first 3 positions. And this Sportsman Division, this is a very, very tight points race. And looking for the green flag, and down it comes as Mike Silva in the 71. Mike Silva in the 71. With Paul Vaness staying right with him. The 48 of Herb Wright stays down in there and pulls off the 14 of Steve Sanford. And Steve Sanford trying to close in to take that 3rd spot all by himself. Andy Johnson really got squirrely as somebody and Andy got together. And Andy got very, very squirrely that time. It's Paul Vaness. There's the 14 going in deeper into the turns. The 14 goes in very, very deep and tight on that inside row. And Vaness, whoa, the 14 and Vaness came together. As Vaness can't get the 9 down into that groove. And the 14 likes it down on the inside. Up around the outside now, recovering and straightened out is the 17 of Andy Johnson. Once again, the 14 looks for that inside as the 9 is driving a little bit wide, analyzing that 14 outfield of Steve Sanford to do something about it. Chad Chase with the 59 of Nascimento works his way up through. Chad Chase with the 8. The 2-point leading cars, 3-point leading cars are well in the back of the pack. Black flag for the 26 car of Ed Papineau. Ed Papineau getting a black flag, as Elmer Wing having trouble getting around there as well. And now, Vaness continue. Ooh, a lot of brake going into that turn. Down the inside now goes the 14 as he gets tired of waiting, and he takes over that inside spot. As Steve Sanford in the 14 takes over that inside spot, Vaness moves his main 9 and quickly recaptures 2nd at least. But the 71 has got his nose under it, so has the 17 of Johnson. It's Steve Sanford in the lead. Look at the 59 of Nascimento as Chase and Hassel well in the back. Corey Boudreau well in the back with 2 laps to go. We have 8 cars and Hassel had yet to qualify. 8 cars will qualify with 1 lap to go. Hassel has to get up there. As they start counting and realize they are caught in the traffic. 2 very fast cars are not going to qualify if they don't get going. And it's all over as Steve Sanford comes across the line ahead of Paul Vaness with the 71 next, and I'm not sure if Chad Chase was able to qualify the 8 wins products in the country for year after year after year. Jimmy and Tommy Saliba and Speedway Distributors on hand up on the 4th turn. Be sure to sign up for that radio control car and that pedal powered Chevy Lumina. You can't win it if you don't sign up for it, so get up there.
That's right, Jim, thanks. Looking at the roster right now, we've got the number 2 car, Leroy Hudson, sponsored by Leroy's Paycheck. In the 12th position,
Number 92, sponsored by Smithfield Kennels from Harrisville, number Jim Whitehead. Sponsored by Dewhurst Lumber from East Bridgewater, number 88, Scott Anderson. A&A Auto Parts. Red's Auto Salvage from Cranston, number 12, Bobby Pellin Jr. Matthew Auto Supply from Tiverton, number 08, Rob Murray. D&D Enterprises Kuhn Race Cars from Warwick, number 7, Tom Scully. McDonald's Industries Bernier Liquor Store from Bridgewater, number 30, Pete Bernier. Symmetrics Corporation from Foster, number 23, Kevin Nab. Kelly's Race Engines Mac Enterprises from Coventry, number 86, Mike Cavanaugh. Precision Engines Magoni's Restaurant from Swansea, number 56, Linwood Cohen. Multibella Hair Designs, Winthrop Street Motors from Taunton, number 16, Phil Boyer. From Pembroke, Massachusetts in the second position, number 32, Bill Goodrow. From York's Landscaping, Allied Auto Parts out of Hanson, number 77 in the pole position, Dana Willis. And the green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen, for our second sportsman heat. The top 8 must qualify in order to get into the feature race this evening. The traffic stays tight. The number 77 car still maintaining lead position. Daniel also, we get loose coming out of turn 1.
Hard hit on the 16. The 56 and the 16 both went up in the air.
It looks like the 15 and the 16 both went up, and we're under yellow, ladies and gentlemen. That's the number 16 car driven by Phil Boyer. The number 56 of Linwood Cowan was our feature winner 2 weeks ago. Get lined up, turn 4, and the green flag drops for our second sportsman class heat.
The 18 gets back out. 16 gets back
16
out.
is back out. We've got the 16 car of Phil Boyer back out, but we're under yellow. Looks like it was a bad start.
Not even.
16 takes position in the rear of the pack.
One time around.
Fight his way back up again in order to qualify to get in that top 8. We're going to go one time around as we attempt a restart. Inches them up evenly and slowly to the line in turn 4, and we get it. It's a good one. The green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen. The 77 car taking the inside there, trying to make headway and open up that gap.
That was working into the ends up there. Staying in.
The 23 and 30 all tying the traffic up in the top 5 positions of the 77 car. Dan Willis moves out in front. Number 88 car is right around the middle of the pack where the last qualifier will be in our sportsman heat. 77, 86 is Mike Kavanaugh in second place unofficially. And the number 30 car, Pete Bernier. And now things loosen up and the pack starts to come undone. 30 getting way down inside on the groove, kicking up a little dust on the inside. Right at number 7 and number 23, that's where our pack, that's where the qualification of the pack ends. Those are the cars to look for. They're going to be fighting the hardest to get into our feature event. And the number 2 car goes limping off into the pits. That's Leroy Hudson. We approach our halfway mark of our sportsman's second heat here at Seekonk Speedway. And the fight continues, hard racing for the 3rd and 4th positions between the 32 car of Bill Goodrow and the number 08 car of Rob Murray. Keep an eye on the center of the pack, ladies and gentlemen. That's where the action is. The number 30 car taking the inside line, but being challenged high on the outside of the 08. Every Everybody's coming in tight, going for that low groove. Where the action is fast and furious. Number 08, number 30 challenging. 08 coming around the outside, but the pack stays tight. It's thick traffic. Yeah. 2 laps to go. 2 laps. 30 trying to hang on to that inside groove, and the 08 comes high on the outside. Can he muscle his way through it? We'll find out as they approach it. Turn 1 straightaway, there we go. The 08 coming around the outside, taking the 3rd position, trying to hang on. The 30 coming down on the low line. 08 of Rob Murray out of Tiverton. Fighting hard, battling hard, and we take the checkered flag, unofficially 77 of Dana Willis.
Recycling, dual recycling gimmick there. It's quite a machine for under $3,000, and it will pay for itself. You can go into the antifreeze business because you can take used antifreeze, recycle it with just the addition of a couple of chemicals to revitalize it, and you've got yourself the most ecologically pure way of handling antifreeze for less than $3,000. And it's going to cost more than that very, very shortly just to get rid of it. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the pro-stock automobiles. These are the fastest cars. Car number 9, Manny Dias from Riverside, Rhode Island. Dias Auto Glass Hollister Auto is on the pole with the 91 of Charlie Rose outside Polk Tiverton, the TD Sports Bar Special. Jeff Thompson in the 46 is starting in 3rd. Wayne Newman in the 57 from Woonsocket is starting 4th. 5th is Jeff Zeidema in the car number 19. The 6th car is the car number 5 of Jimmy Wilkins from West Palm Beach, Florida, Manchester Racing Engines Automobile. Bruce Gomer Taylor and Lenny Bowler's car number 3, Decran Agricultural Supply. Fred Estelle Jr. in car number 48, the Seekonk Lobster sponsored automobile. Vinny Anaromo from Swansea, the American Paving Ultraflex sponsored car number 11. Paul LaPlante in the 42. Peter Schwartz is here from Andover in the 7 automobile. Steve Gustafson in the 17. And the race is underway. As Manny Dias is setting the pace for this first qualifying event for the Pro Stock automobiles. Starting positions in the feature event. It's Manny Dias with Charlie Rose on the outside of the 46 Jeff Thompson. Jimmy Wilkins sitting there in that close one. Gomer Taylor trying to work his way up through. Right behind the 48 of Freddie Estelle. Ford powered car number 48, the yellow number 48, Fred Estelle. As Jeff Zeidema tries to get under him. Vinny Anaromo picking Zeidema. Now he picks the outside row. Vinny trying to figure out which row to follow up through. Vinny Anaromo in that number 11. Way in the back, wants to qualify the car. Only 6 to qualify. It gets mighty crowded on that 6th position. And Manny Dias is setting a pretty hot pace. Nothing has broken loose yet. Vinny Anaromo still trying to figure out which row to follow. As the 57 Wayne Newman comes down the inside. The inside row starts to move a bit at the halfway mark. The inside row moving up. Now they get up behind the 46. Break loose at any moment. As they're looking for a hole. They're trying to break out of it. The 2nd and 3rd and 4th place cars, giving them plenty of traffic to get by. Zeidema now behind Charlie Rose. To the outside is the 5. Zeidema sees the inside, Charlie Rose. Charlie Rose fights him down the inside and then closes the door. It's Manny Dias in the lead, running away. Jimmy Wilkins still trying to get up around the outside of Charlie Rose. Remember, only 6 are going to qualify as the traffic is tight out there. An absolute box has developed with the fastest cars still stuck in the rear of the pack. Danny Dias really making time out there all by himself. Danny Dias in the 9, the 46 of Jeff Thompson, the 57 of Wayne Newman, and Charlie Rose. What?
5 and 11. That's where the race is, 5 and 11.
Yeah. As we still have that box developed in the back for the final qualifying position. One more time around as Jimmy Wilkins and Vinny Anaromo battling it out for the last qualifying spot. Peter Schwartz is up in there too. Here we come around. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like Vinny was the only one in that whole rear clutch.
11th position to number 43. Gills Distribution, Al's Auto Body brings us from Tiverton, Calmaderas. Golden Eagle Enterprises, Rhode Island Tech Plating from Pawtucket, number 04, Ray Brown. In the 8th position from New England Tech Precision Engines from Westport, Mass, number 14, Rick Martin. K&S Lift Trucks, Rhode Island Drive Shaft from Warwick, number 99, Wayne Dion. Channing Limited, Nats Racing Engines from Mendon, number 23, Steve Channing. Precision Engines, Safe Flight Class from Somerset, number 24, Rick Hanato. Airco of New England, Bob Sunoco from South Dartmouth, number 41, Len Ellis. In the 3rd position from Seekonk, number 87, Mike Cavallaro. From Streetcars Limited, Big Wheel Old Town Auto Service from North Dartmouth, number 64, George Rigo. And in our pole position from South Attleboro, number 33, Ray Lee. This is our second of 3 Pro Stock heats. And we get the green flag drops. Our top 6 are looking to qualify. We're going to try a restart. Our starter, we're going to try for the green again. We got it. The green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen. We got it. The 33 on the inside group, the 64 on the outside. Challenging. The field starts to get a little loose. The top 6 will qualify for our feature event. That's the 33 car, Ray Lee on the lead. The 64 car challenging George Rigo. The 41 taking the inside groove. Driven by Len Ellis. 64 going up high, trying to come down on the inside groove to get underneath the 33 of Ray Lee, but he doesn't do it. Ray Lee hangs on. Len Ellis of the 41 still trying to make headway, drafting the 64 car of George Rigo. The 23 car coming up quickly now, looking for the inside groove, challenging Ellis. 23 car, Steve Channing, is certainly no stranger here to Seekonk Speedway. He's our hard racer, winning well in the point standings. Ellis at this point in the 41 car, just fighting to maintain 3rd position with Channing in the 23 knocking on his door. And Ray Lee in number 33, number 5 on the outside. We approach our halfway mark for our second Pro Stock heat. 33, 64 Rigo, 41 of Ellis, and 23 of Channing. Our top 4 leaders in the race for our qualification is right behind in the 87, 4th position, the number 99 car. 87 car driven by Mike Cavallaro, the 99 car challenging on the inside. Can Wayne Dion do it? Wayne's been a feature winner here many times at Seekonk Speedway. That's where our race for qualification stands. That's where the pack is. the 87 and the 99, and now coming on the outside of the 87 car is the 14 of Rick Martin. Rick Martin taking the high groove, trying to come around, and he powers his way around the 87 car. Caballero trying to hang on to at least the qualifying position. Coming up high, and he does it. He overtakes him. Whoa, and our 01 gets a little sideways coming out of turn 1. Almost does the bump and grind with the 24 car driven by Rick Hanatow. And we're at 2 laps. 2 laps to go. And the 23 car making the bid for first position. Knocking on the door, coming around the high line. He takes it. Takes it over the 33 car of Ray Lee as we approach 1 lap. 1 lap to go in our second Pro Stock Heat. 23 battling for that position. And remember, it's the top 6 that will qualify as we look for our checker. They're coming nose to nose. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Nose to nose, and it looks like unofficially the 23 car of Channing, 33 car.
Model car, you could win a pedal powered Chevy Lumina. Get over to that booth. The big truck over there and the tent and everything. There's a place to sign up to win a model electric car and a pedal powered car. So kiddos, get over there and get your names in there. Get mom and dad to go over. We want to get everybody signed up. Now, where's Ron going with those outside sunglasses on there? I don't know what's going on here.
Some people say we couldn't see. So you got
Ron's got his new glasses on tonight.
Those are for tech inspections.
Ron, are you gonna have to get to the white cane too? What's going on? We have Dave Blanchard on the pole in car number 74. Now we can't see anything. Car number 22 is Tony Dias Jr. from Riverside, the Boston Chicken. Joe Perry from Swansea, the Seeks Auto Parts. Car number 10. Tex Barry Jr., last week's feature winner from Berkeley. Car number 18, the Big Bore Harley Davidson automobile. Randy Byrne, car number 44 from Middleborough. The Summit Motor Products, Hank Zion Auto Salvage, car number 44. Johnny Tripp, the I-2 International Truck Owners and Operators Association, Bell Parts, Rhode Island Mac sponsored, car number 40. The 88 is Bobby Tripp from Westport, and that's a Bell Parts ABC floor covering sponsored car. The number 1 is Dick Houlihan from Lakeville, Bob Caton's car. J.R. Fleet Class De Placio Corporation Precision Race Engines automobile. Dave Bergman is driving the 24K, that black 24. Dave Bergman from Rehoboth, the George Kelly automobile. Norm Holden from Warwick in car number 6. George Murray in car number 89. And Dale Quarterly in that brand new paint job on the 32. Is the old man driving?
George, yeah.
As the green comes down on this third Pro Stock Heat, we have Dave Blanchard being challenged by Tony Dias. Tony Dias getting up around Blanchard. Got back a little bit on the start, and he's trying to make it up right now to get on the outside. Sounds like the 32 is in the wrong gear. He's screaming out there. Somebody's screaming about it. One of the back cars is really turning about 96,000 RPMs. And 74 of Mark Blanchard. Whoa! Dias got into a little bit of a drift into the turn as he braked late and got all of a sudden found himself with a car full trying to get around that corner. There goes Dick Houlihan in the 1, getting under Joe Perry, up around the outside. Dick Houlihan getting under him, takes over to that spot. Norm Holden in the 6th, gets into the 6th spot right now with the 88 of Bobby Tripp, following Holden up through. before hitting bottom, throwing a little bit of sparks. Look at this race for a second spot between Dias and Tex Berry, last week's feature winner. And Tex Berry from that 18 hooked up again. That very, very powerful 18 automobile as he's down the inside of the 22 of Tony Dias. And Blanchard showing the way around. Very, very strong tonight. The 74 very strong tonight, showing the way around. Here's Johnny Tripp, who's in right behind Tex Berry in the 40. Goes into that third spot. There's 7 cars up there for 6 spots right now. With 2 laps remaining, 7 cars trying for 6 spots. 7 of them trying for 6. Fix that phone so it can ring. That's the thing. White flag coming out. We still have 7 for 6. 7 up it is. 7 up it is. Going into the turn. Coming by for the finish. Who's going to be out? No way are we calling it. It's between Norm Holden and... For the sportsman division, we'll give you the who finished 6th in a minute.
Thanks, Jim. Okay, we'll give you the roster for our sportsman class consolation. Starting in 10th position from Leroy's Paycheck, number 2, Leroy Hudson. Sponsored by Country Auto Parts and Northeast Signs from North Situate, number 26, Ed Papineau. Winthrop Street Motors After Hours Auto Body. From Taunton, Mass, number 16, Phil Boyer.
And Bobby Tripp managed to edge out Norm Holden to qualify, so Norm Holden will have to go by way of the consolation.
Thanks, Jim. Continuing now, 7th position, Midtown Auto, James Norwood, well contractor from Lakeville, number 98, Elmer Wing. Smithfield Kennels in the number 92 car from Harrisville, Jim Whitehead. Bowling Green Tavern, First Line Speed Equipment from North Providence, number 43, Ken Kohler Jr. Symmetrics Corporation from Foster, number 23, Kevin Nab. A1 Container, JV's Carpet from Taunton, Mass, number 42, Bobby LeClaire. Precision Engines, Marconi's Restaurant from Swansea, number 56, Linwood Cowan. In our pole position, Snapper Sanitation, La Cava Brothers from Somerset, number 8, Chad Chase.
Yeah,
who's that?
Yeah.
This is the final opportunity to get into the Sportsman feature event this evening. This is our Sportsman consolation. Some heavy-duty race car drivers, and we get the green flag drop.
What do you got? 6 to qualify? 8 to qualify.
They're fighting hard and heavy. They qualify into our Sportsman feature event. The top 8 will qualify. We lose the 16 car. Coming into turn 4, we are now under yellow. That's the 16 car, Phil Voyer. Tough luck for Phil. See if we can get him going again. He's sponsored by Win. We can get enough water.
Is that the drunk tank?
Drunk tag, he said.
We got it. The green flag drops. This is our consolation blue. Oh, the 56 and 23 doing the bump and grind.
Linwood missed a shift.
That's the 56 of Linwood Cowan and the 23 of Kevin Nab.
Right here. Right here. See what happened is he missed the shift. That's it.
26 losing a little smoke there. We'll keep our eye on him. Way in the back of the field. That's the 26 car of Edward Capital. And the field opens up. This is our consolation race, and we get the black flag for the 26 of Ed Papineau. Find out what exactly is going. Looks like he's blowing some oil out there on the track, which could be a very dangerous condition. Would you say the top 8?
Top 5.
Top 5?
In this one?
Yeah.
8 to qualify.
We're looking for the top 8 to qualify for our Sportsman feature race.
What you got out there? So you don't even bother worrying about it. Now you make a race out of it instead. Just make a race out of it instead.
And the battle heats up now for first position between the 8 car, Murray, and the number 42 car, Bobby Leclerc. Taking a wide lead, going up high. Leclerc coming around into turn 4, trying to get the inside groove, making up his mind on what to do. Way behind in the 56 car, in 3rd position in Linwood Cowan. And they go way up high, crossing up. The 43 coming down as we approach our halfway line. Number 9 car really getting loose, hitting the inside curve there. That's their number 2, rather, excuse me. Number 2 of Leroy Hudson. 43 really getting sideways, challenging the 56 car. That 43 car of Kenny Kohler really knocking on the door of Leclerc, of Linwood Cowan, excuse me. Sorry, Linwood.
See the 43 getting loose going into the turn?
Yeah.
He's what they call plowing.
That 43 car is plowing, coming down, starting up high, going down deep into the turn, trying to find the groove of the track.
Rear end wants to come around. He's pushing hard. Too much push.
They're pushing as he looks for the apex of the turn, trying to get the inside groove as we approach 2 laps. 2 more laps in our consolation race. This is the final chapter. Whoa, the 43 and the 56 really getting loose. That is one hot race going on in 3rd position. Cowan in the 56 hanging on tight as we approach 1 lap. The 43 car of Kenny Kohler knocking on the door, pushing Cowan hard, and we get the checker flag, the 8, the 42. And now with 3rd position, it's the 56 and 43. 56 of Cowan, 43 of Kohler.
Even though there was not, other than qualifying spots to be awarded in that one, it was a race of Brown engines. The 68 is Charlie Foots from Exeter, Rhode Island, car number 68, Taylor Motorsports. The Mike Holovac car number 72, Mike Holovac from Fall River, with Scott Fitzgerald from Pawtucket in car number 03. Another one of the Caspers, car number 89, that's Kevin Casper from Swansea. That's the one they call Flip in Shady Tree Auto Sales, car number 89. The 84, Bill Scholler from Warwick, Rhode Island, and the R&R Machines automobile. The 10 is Neil Anderson from Richmond, Rhode Island. That's a Louis Rotundo car. That's Assurance Auto Sales, Pillows Auto Parts, car number 10. John and Wally's Ryder Truck Rental, car number 61, Larry Linfield from Mansfield. Also Junior's Auto Supply sponsored car. Kyle Marchand from Somerset in the 46 automobile with Gil Bechtel from Mansfield in the 47. Carter Pelletier from Seekonk in the Engines by Benz car number 83 with the 28 of Vincent D'Alessio, car number 28. Jerry Berthollet from Woonsocket in the 4 with another Casper. This one the 88 from Swansea. It's Kevin Casper, Shady Tree Auto Sales, L&L Auto Parts. Richie Duffy in car number 19 from Warwick. In Paul Bailey's Warwick Ford sponsored 19. John LeCount from Pawtucket in the 09. John Dolina in the 77 car with the 0 Sparky Arsenal Volkswagen of North Attleboro sponsored automobile. Tom Duffy from Warwick in car number 51, the Paul Bailey Ford Cornwell Tools, car number 51. Looking for the green in this division as they come by, 4 cylinders. Give it the power and tear off a whole strip. Look at that 24 as he gets way out there and goes nowhere. Paul Guimont gave it an awful good try of getting around the outside, but all of a sudden he just ran out of cylinders as he tried to go for 6 and only had 4. Look out! And it's crowded out there.
You got some guy really mad at you down there.
Around we come. There's that number 20. Dan Jervis. Here comes the 65. The 10 is holding in there, Neil Anderson, and that pink number 10 is look out for the 72. We got a wheel on the track. As the 72 is trying a wheel. Mike Holovac runs a wheel off the front, and that's bad because I think that's what one of the drive wheels. looks like more or less we're side by each coming by, and we may get a restart. And there it is, pedal to the metal. Wind it up tight. As the 09 looks like he broke his pull cord. Yeah, no, he's gonna go. Look at the 89 automobile, that's a Casper. That's a Casper coming down the inside. The 10 of Neil Anderson. Rotundo's number 10 automobile, that's a good running car too. As the 10 comes down to challenge the 06 of Jeff Costa. Oh, the 47, hard into the wall twice. And takes the 82, the 83 with it. The 47 really got up on the wall back where it's checkered back, and we go to a red immediately, as both he and the 83 got involved in a couple of hard hits. They're calling over the ambulance for the 47 automobile. Gil Bechtel. Gil got up pretty hard on that wall. The red marks just before the checkered marks in the back. That's Gil's marks, as he went into that wall really hard. Every once in a while, these cars will get airborne.
47's coming out.
He's getting out of the car under his own power. He's getting out of the car under his own power, but he took a pretty good wallop. They will definitely make him, probably. 83 really got hit hard. Once again, we urge you, get your names in. If you haven't got your name in, there's a chance to win. The road anymore, you know, the stuff that was in to start with, and it becomes straight ethylene glycol against of the Formula 4 feature events. With the 06 driving the lead. Jeff Costa with a lot off the line with that 4-cylinder. It takes a bit for the Caspers to get wound up with the 88 and 89 automobiles as they move their way up through. The 88 started in 18th. 18th position and it worked its way up to second. Up around the outside goes the 88. That's Kevin. Kevin is in the 88. Ken is in the 89. Look out on that same spot in the backstretch. And Sparky Arsenal in the 0, as well as the 03 and the 28 and the 65. I don't think Arsenal, I think he got bent up, but I think he was able to keep it going. He is a lot narrower right now. He's checking to make sure that nothing is bent up on that 0 automobile, as the 28 is parked right now. That's Vin D'Alessio. It's a happy birthday to Brian Baffer. Brian Baffer. Brian, happy birthday tonight. You're 7 years old. Brian, be sure that you've signed up over at the booth for a chance to win that car. What a nice birthday. Sweeping up. Jay is 27. No. Backwards. Come on now. Get the 09 out of there. There we go. Well, the 06 is being challenged now by the 10 to take up the Caspers again. Both Caspers set back a couple of spots for cutting down. Black flag for the 65 as he's
that's fine.
got something serious going wrong in the front end there. With halfway mark. Halfway mark for the 09 and the 10. No, halfway mark for the 06 and the 10. The 09 is the left car. The 10 car. Neil Anderson has the lead, the assurance number 10. And he's using the whole track. Taking advantage of no traffic in front of him. Neil is taking advantage of anything he can take advantage right now to stay ahead of those two black and red and white 88-89 automobiles. As Rotundo 10 with Neil Anderson at the controls will be coming around for the white flag this time. He's really stretching it out. He's using a lot of racetrack. It's the number 10 of Neil Anderson. Out of the fourth turn comes the number 10 looking for the win. It's Neil Anderson with the 88 to 51. Managed to get up through there. That 51 automobile of Tom Duffy, who started last, finishing in 3rd spot. Friends Auto and Family Auto, all the sponsor of that number 10 automobile. He'll be around at the end of the next one to take the trophies. The second one is yours.
Thanks, Jim. Okay, we've got a field of 22 cars for our second Formula 4 feature. Very important race here at Seekonk Speedway. Starting in the 22nd position, the number 12 car, Mike Panciato. From Rumford, the number 14 car of Dave Gavlin. Sponsored by WCTK Radio and Elms Avenue Salvage from Warwick, number 98, Steve Walsh.
Had to get that in, didn't you?
Troy City Gas, Jade Auto Body from Portsmouth, the number 08 of Howard Bishop III. Rebello Property, HB Engineering from Narragansett, number 15, Mike Rebello. In the 17th position, the number 33 car of Billy Martin. Ben's VW Service, Able Concrete Forms from Tiverton, number 3, car of Cheryl Doobie. City Towing, Palmer Spring from Warwick, number 11, Mike Walsh. Transmission City and Allens Avenue Salvage from West Kingston, the number 99 car of Jeff Walsh. Bayside Restaurant, Westport Lobster from Westport, number 43, Jesse Manchester. Haddad Electronics, Peckham Auto Body from New Bedford, number 66, Chris Marcotte. Assurance Auto Signs Plus, sponsoring from Rehoboth, number 1, Robbie Rotundo. LaRusso Corporation, Dedham Super Service from Norfolk, number 31, Daniel Boone. Coles Auto, Mac Tool and Short Speed Shop from Wakefield, number 53, Mike Taylor. In the 4th position, Taylor Motorsports and Mancini Hardware brings us from Jamestown, number 86, Joe Pimentel. North American Auto, Berkeley Used Auto Parts from Seekonk, number 36, Russ Harris. On the outside, 2nd position, the number 18 car of Skip Potter. In our pole position, Johnston Collision Center, J&D Auto Salvage from Warwick, number 26, Tom Kiefer.
Who's wanting it? Who's wanting it with it? Who is he?
These drivers drive hard, and with such a large field of 22 automobiles, it makes them tremendous racing here at Seekonk Speedway.
Entries are closed now. Entries are closed now for the cars.
Ron Manfredo lines them up, and the green flag drops for our second Formula 4 feature event. 26 car on the inside taking the early lead. That's the 26 car.
I've already did that.
And the pace is fast and furious as the traffic is awfully thick and awfully heavy around the 4th and 5th position. Oh, we lose the 17 onto the infield, doing the bump and grind. It looked like the 81 car may have just bumped him right out coming on the inside groove, but we're back and going again.
87.
Oh, we get sideways. The 98 gets sideways. It looks like a couple of Fords. The 98, the 86, the 15, and we're under yellow. We're under yellow. I can't see that car. An orange. Okay. 2 laps complete under yellow. As we try to get the 98 car of Walsh out of turn 3.
I didn't listen to you today.
Car getting loose, going on the inside, but back under his own power again. The 66 car, driven by Chris Markoff. As the pack starts to open up, making some room for moving. car coming on the inside groove, challenging for the 5th position, the 36 car, driven by Russ Harris. Holding on tight, and the 11 car goes way out in front, establishing well into the lead position as the 53 and the 99 car battling it out for 2nd place as we reach our halfway mark. And here comes the 3 car on the inside. There's 3 abreast. These cars are small, so they can do it, but it does take some driving skill. 99 car going way high. That's Jeff Walsh coming down to the inside groove. Watch him go. Trying to with the power. It's Volkswagen against Volkswagen in 2nd, 3rd position. That number 3 car, Robbie Rose, hanging on tight. Pushing harder and harder, but being challenged with the 99 car of Jeff Walsh. 53 and 14 battling it out for 4th position as the 14 comes way around the inside. The 53 trying to overpower him on the outside. Very difficult thing to do for these Formula 4 divisions, the power.
There goes your lead.
They just don't have the power to come around like that on the outside. 2 laps down. Whoa, the 86 shooting some sparks down in turn 4.
Your lead is changing.
Here's our leaders changing. The 11 and the 3 going around. 3 coming around the outside. One lap. The 11 on the outside, challenging number 3 car, the Volkswagen powered car, Robbie Rose. And Robbie Rose hang on to it. It's 3. It's the 11 car. It's the 99 car of Harris. Of Walsh, excuse me. And there's your winner, the number 3 car, the number 11 car, and the number 99, Jeff Walsh. Number 11 car driven by Mike Walsh. And the number 3 of Robbie Rose. Number 3 car of Robbie Rose brought to you from Race Graphics, Ben's VW Service out of Providence, Able Concrete Forms, Al's Auto Body, Meineke Muffler, A&A Auto Parts, and Le Carver and Sowersby Auto Parts out of Tiverton, Rhode Island.
Well, as soon as we get through with the festivities here, we're going to have the Pro Stock consolation event. Now, Robbie will be taking the time around. And the Speedway Distributors official trophy girl, Stacia Green. Stacia, by the way.
Speedway Distributors. Win company. Number 1 distribution point for Red Cross.
You get the girl yet?
Leave it there?
Yeah, I'll guarantee. You alone. You alone? That's 5.
Senior, the president of the company, and
Get him in now.
well, it seems like a lot better. They finally would stay away with it. Why they want to stay away? Went to,
Jay? Jay?
even Schwartz would be on the podium for all
Steve Thomas Racing in Ron Mayette. Randy Burr from Middleborough in the Summit Motorparts named Zion Auto Salvage car number 44 will be starting in the back, and so will the 24 of Dave Bergman starting back there. And this is for a consolation event for starting positions in the feature event. The green is out. The last 6 positions in the lineup are to be decided by this race. The last 6 positions will be decided by this race. As Wayne Dion and the 7 of Peter Schultz. Norm Holden in the 6 with the 48 of Estelle. Now Pietro trying to hold down that 5th spot as Gomer Taylor and Murray and Perry all trying for it. Domineers have the problem with the 43. Dale Quarterly in that green car way in the back. And now Gomer Taylor is getting by is Peter Schwartz has an engine failure. Peter Schwartz has obviously had something go wrong with the engine. Whether the electronics let go or whether he broke a camshaft or whatever, all of a sudden the engine started to suddenly backfire and do all kinds of nasty things. Here's the green with Wayne Dion and the 4 cars by Fred Estelle as they take the green. Norm Holden, Gomer Taylor, and Murray is in there. Sal Pietro in the 37 trying to hold up Joe Perry and Rick Hanito. And Dale Quarterly, he wants a piece of this action. At that all-important 6th position now, Sal Pietro finds himself in the 6th spot, and that's the bad one to be in. He'd like to be 5th or up. It's halfway. Perry wants to get by Sal Pietro, so does Hanito and Quarterly. They want to get into the feature event. They are not even in the feature yet. Here goes Perry to the outside of Sal Pietro. As Hanito underneath Perry to keep Perry worried. Remember, the race is for 6. The race is for 6. Sal Pietro still has that 6th spot. He still has the 6th spot. As Hanito and Perry. The 48. Fred Estelle giving him a little trouble through the turns. Homer Taylor gets by him. John Murray trying to get by him. Rick Hanito goes off the racetrack and back on again, but this will slow him down just a bit. And Perry is up alongside of Sal Pietro. Perry is up alongside of Sal Pietro, but not for long. As Sal Pietro is keeping that 37 in there with 2 to go. Now Hanito is under him. Hanito is under him in the turn. Hanito a little sideways. Hanito and Sal Pietro. And look out, Perry and Sal Pietro spin. Perry and Sal Pietro spin and the yellow comes out. Where Hanito had together and around they came. For the 2nd time, Rhode Island UZ 3 laps is going to spell the difference between go and no-go in the feature event for these automobiles. Anything can happen now. Dale Quarterly has managed to get up underneath and has worked his way up in there. Dale Quarterly is sitting in that 6th spot. As Hanito had to leave. It's all over. Let's see who's going to be 6th. Looks like George Murray finishing in 6th spot. Looks like Dale Quarterly.
Multibella Hair Designs and Winthrop Street Motors from Taunton, number 16, Phil Voyer. Bowling Green Tavern, First Line Speed Equipment from North Providence, number 43, Ken Kohler Jr. Precision Engines, Magoni's Restaurant, Long and Parent Insurance from Swansea, number 56, Linwood Cowan. A1 Container, JB's Carpet from Taunton, number 42, Bobby Leclerc.
Also having
Snapper Sanitation, La Cava Brothers from Somerset, number 8, Chad Chase.
that's also going to be on. And
A&A Auto Parts, Shooters Waterfront Cafe from Cranston, number 12, Bobby Pellin Jr. Below Rock Engineering, Post Road Auto Parts from West Warwick, number 5, Corey Boudreau. Dewhurst Lumber from East Bridgewater, number 88, Scott Anderson.
There's no pro feature on there.
Shenanigans, Ocean State Auto Body from Warwick, number 11, Mike Hassel.
oh, there's no sportsman.
Matthew Auto Body, Consumer Auto Supply from Tiverton, number 08, Rob Murray. Kuhn Race Cars, More Race Engines from Warwick, number 7, Tom Scully. Perry's Auto, Professional Auto Sales from Bridgewater, number 30, Pete Bernier. F&M Racing Pro Payne Plus from Dayton, number 17, Andy Johnson. Len Ellis Race Cars, GZAC Jim from Swansea, number 59, Dave Nascimento. Mac Enterprises and Reservoir Sand and Gravel from Coventry, number 86, Mike Cavanaugh. Northeast Auto Recycling Commercial Heating from Cumberland, number 14, Steve Sanford. Litch's Towing, H.A. Wright Electric from Brockton, number 48, Herb Wright. Appanog Collision, Rocky Point Amusement Park from Warwick, number 71, Mike Silva. From Pembroke in the third position, number 32, Bill Gaudreau. Shanana Lounge Family Transport from Warwick, number 9, Paul Vaness. And in our pole position, York's Landscaping, Allied Auto Parts from Hanson, number 77, Dana Willis. This is our sportsman feature event here at Seekonk Speedway, the action track of the East.
One more time. One more time.
Our starter, Ron Manfredo, gives him the sign for one more time around. The line up evenly at the line at turn 4. It's the okay, and the green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen, on our sportsman feature here at Seekonk Speedway. And quickly, the traffic loosens up as our 22 car takes the lead.
Ooh, the 7 just got pushed right in.
Oh, we get sideways. The 7 car gets bumped into the infield. Back out onto the track, though. We're still under green. Is that the 27 car?
Where? Which car?
No, right
The
here.
lead?
Yeah.
77.
77.
Dana Willis.
77 car. Dana Willis in the lead. So hard to see. The number 32 car in second position. That's Bill Gaudreau. Being challenged. Coming on the inside. It's the 48 car. Knocking on the door. The 48 car for a break. Can he do it? Whoa, we got some bumping and grinding going around turn 1. Lots of sparks flying. Cars are sideways, and we are under yellow. Under yellow, we got a couple of cars locked up going into... We got 3 laps complete in our sportsman feature, and we got 2 cars locked up. Our starter gets them ready, lines them up slowly to that line at turn 4. He says it's okay, and the green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen. The 32 car coming around the outside, challenging for the first position, challenging the number 77 car. Going way up high, trying to grab the inside line as he comes down. Almost 3 abreast coming around the turn and into the straightaway. The racing is hot and heavy. That's the 77 car of Dana Willis, really struggling to keep on the inside groove, maintain that third position as being challenged by the 32 car of Bill Gaudreau. Now Gaudreau drops back deep into third position, losing his position now, coming around in the second place, the number 48 car. Herb Wright challenging our leader, the number 77 car of Dana Willis. Can Willis hang on as he tries to come around on the inside? Willis, Wright, and in the number 32 car, Bill Gaudreau. Those are your top 3, and we've got our mess. We have a mess. We are under yellow, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of cars bouncing up in the air. The number 08 car involved with Bob Murray. The number 8 car. Could we please have Tony Dias to the handicappers booth? Is that okay?
It's as quiet as you can get.
Could we please have Tony Dias to the handicappers booth? restart, our sportsman feature here tonight at Seekonk Speedway. We appreciate all of you here in attendance for another great night of racing, where we can almost guarantee the weather here at Seekonk Speedway.
Don't even say it.
And we got it. The green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen. The race starts all over again, basically, because any lead that 70 car had is gone now. Dana Willis is fighting to get some distance between him and the 32 car, and knocking on the door is the 48 car, Herb Wright. And he knew it, and he does it. Herb Wright comes around in the second position, going way high. 32 car trying to sneak around inside. Good throw. Right. Willis, as sparks fly. Herb Wright coming way inside and trying to dig into the groove, knocking right out of the picture. Nice good throw from around 32. Dana Willis trying and laying on the power, trying to get himself some room, backing off into the turns. Fourth position is your number 59 car, Dave Nascimento. The traffic is tight in the middle of the pack. Every lap counts in this feature race, or the points race. We approach our halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway with your current leader, the number 77 car, Dana Willis. Willis in control, trying to pull away from the pack, but it's tough. And turning on the power in the straightaway, as soon as they get into the corners, that's where things get made up. That's where everything evens out, is in the turns. The 11 car battling for third position. That's the 11 car of Mike Hassel. Battling it out for third position.
10.
And the number 59 car, Nascimento. Hassel and Nascimento going neck and neck into the turns.
10 to go.
Fighting for the third position with 10 laps to go. 10 laps remaining. Willis, good throw. Nascimento. And Hassel, the top four. It's still an open race for the top four. Whoa, he gets sideways going into turn 3. It's the number 8 car. Number 8 car of Chad Chase getting crazy in turn 3. They are fighting hard. And that opened quite a gap between 4th and 5th position. That number 12 car, Bob Pellin, fighting to stay within the top 5. Being challenged by the number 5 car, Corey Woodrow. Tremendous driving here at Seekonk Speedway. 5 laps remaining in our sportsman feature. And Willis hang on to that lead. Just squeaking by, opening up a slight margin as he hits the straightaway, but of course losing it into the turns, where everything evens out. Whoa, we got the 7 car on Tom Scully getting really crazy, losing a lot of position. Losing an awful lot of track as he went into turn 3. 77, 59 and Nascimento now challenging 32. Can Nascimento overtake him going way high? He'll have to come way down into the groove as we approach 2 laps. challenging the Checker Falls, it's the 77 at Willis, the 59 of Nascimento, unofficially 32 and...
This is the way he celebrated it, and he wanted to come to the rear to try to get up around, but you managed to keep that blue and yellow car off the front.
Well, I was trying like that. I want to try to finish this off the end here this year. Try my hardest. It worked out.
It has been a very, very competitive year for you. You've been leading an awful lot of races, but things have always seemed to go wrong at the end, and this is nice to see you here with the victor's flag in your hand.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Brian York, York Landscaping, Greg York, Allied Auto, and State Dog Racing. Without them, I wouldn't be here.
Well, this is Speedway Distributors Night, and if you go over to your car now, we've got some loot. As Jim Saliba has a jacket for you.
Come on, Jim, that one too.
And Tom.
This is the new one. Put the girl in the middle.
Okay, girls in the middle.
You may be president, but you gave the business over to the kids. You keep out of it. He just won't relax. He won't relax, really. He said, put the girl in the middle. Put the girl in the middle.
Let me know when you're done so I can let you
Stacy Green. Stacy Green, ladies and gentlemen. Normally, Stacy's out of the ambulance, so dressed up in one of those EMT costumes. I like it better than the first station. This is Speedway Distributor Night, ladies and gentlemen. That's Jimmy Saliba. And he presents Jack Dan.
All right,
and Wally Saliba, who is president of the organization. Wally says the kids are going to run it. By Charlie, the kids are going to run it, you're going to keep out of it. We're going to take away your keys to the restroom and everything. Listen, if you want to describe how things are going on here, why don't you take over and do this thing?
Wait a minute. Stay here.
Jim, I've been doing your work for quite a few years. You think that you're getting paid for it, I think you should do it. But we're going to have a raffle here shortly for the radio control car. As soon as we can, we're not to take it to a demonstration with that radio. Oh, I don't know if it'll go. Tom has a request where we're offering a radio control car that's supposed to go 30 miles an hour. But Tom's going to, my son Tom's going to demonstrate it here. So we'll have that shortly. But with us here tonight is one of our top windsmen in the Newport, Bristol, Eastern Mass area, Barney August. Lift your hand, Barney. Yeah, Barney August. Steve Gilman from the South County area. Oh, Steve Gilman. Jim Arundel is the #1 wind warranty salesman in the whole United States. This guy right here. All right, Arundel. I mean, we are all right. And our #1 warehouse coordinator, the #1, the best of the whole USA, Ed Harosky. He's our Polish power. Eddie, medical technician. Well, okay, Jim, as soon as they remove that automobile, we'll see what Tom can do with his.
All right, it's now going into the first turn. Watch out, Tom, he's going to run over. He's running it from right here. We don't know how far it'll go.
Love to have you claim your prize. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, we're watching this, I don't know if you can see it or not yet. It's right in the first turn. That's the giveaway car, and he's running the controls right here. Bound to make a lot of mistakes. Boys and girls, this is for the pedal car. You have signed up for it. These are not going to be a mailing list. This is strictly the appreciation of Speedway Distributors.
Ronnie's been going crazy over here.
My pants are falling down and I can't fix them.
And the winner? Melissa Zamora from Berkeley. Melissa, are you here? Melissa Zamora from Berkeley. Are you here? Where are you, Melissa?
Yeah, an ID.
Oh, you need an ID. You over and back? They're way over and back wall. You can walk over to the Wings truck and pick it up over there. Okay?
camera's on you.
And now we're going to give away the car before he breaks it.
All right, kid.
It's going to Blackstone. To 15 Rocco Drive, Isabel Peck. Isabel Peck, where are you? And now, Mr. President. Okay, those who won the automobiles, feel free, take your time, don't rush. The whole gang will be able to the truck above the Foster. We wish everyone could win, but we feel very comfortable here at the Seekonk Speedway. We've been selling Wins products for 25 years. We have a great reputation of getting the job done and giving good service to our customers. And I do want to make mention here in a moment that although we don't have this automobile covered with Wins decals, Vinny Anarumo was one of my first customers 25 years ago when he was a service manager and mechanic at a now closed up car dealership, Tavares Fiat Warren. He had me up there doing demonstrations on the quality of the product and so forth, and he was one of the first automobile dealers that I began selling products to. And needless to say, we have some good friends here from Lloyd Long Automobile, and of course, good old Judd Bird of Bird Buick. We certainly appreciate all the dealers who have purchased from us over the years, and we hope to continue with the same good service and the same quality product. And one of the winners coming down?
Melissa Demora's coming down. The one
Melissa Demora. Which car did she win? The Corvette. Okay, Johnny will have a photographer available to take a picture. No, we've got to keep the show moving. We've got a Pro Stock feature for on and 2 more Street Division features. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very, very much, and enjoy the racing.
Just a minute, Rolly, before you go, we wanted to talk a bit, because I know you've been talking to a lot of the midget drivers in the area, and of course you're related to a favorite midget driver. And coming up the 28th of this month, we're going to see the Mighty Midgets. That's the last Saturday in the month. The Mighty Midgets will be rolling right here at Seekonk Speedway. Can you tell us some more?
Well, I don't want to bore you with the fact that one of my best friends, the late Anthony Venditti, used to let me in here when I was 12 years old to wipe Eddie Castelline's race car off. Now that's a long time ago. But this track, needless to say, those of you attending the Speedway for the first time, was originally built for the midget automobile racing. Since then it's been widened, lengthened, and 3 different retaining walls have been installed. But it's ideal track for midgets because it is more than a one-groove track that so many of these cars race on. It's they can come around here 4 wide. We've got ARDC, some of the Beamer boys, and of course my favorite brother-in-law Dave Humphrey is too old to drive, but he'll sure be here doing a lot of coaching. So we're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to seeing you all here as the midgets that was Seekonk Speed was originally built for return to us at the end of the month. And Jim had the script, but he made me do this all on my own. Jim, you're doing a hell of a job. We appreciate what you've done for us, and let's go racing.
Okay, Francis just said that they checked with Green, and Green just said there is a cell of thunderstorms.
Something big coming down now. They can't touch the fuel. They can't come down on it until they cross the line in front of the pits, and then it's full bore. Then this is the start of the Seekonk feature! As the 46 of Jeff Thompson gets off to a strong start. George Rigo kind of hang up in there, drops in and off the track. The 88 a little squirrely, straightens out. Thank you. Maybe if it rains, they will open the windows. As Jeff Thompson is holding it down. Very little movement in the ranks, and they still keep double all the way up. Tony Dias and the Boston Chicken 22 dropping out, heading for the pits. Manny Dias in that 9 automobile up around the outside. He wants the lead. Three deep in that moment in that turn. As Blanchard in the 74, driving a wide race, but staying up there. Here's Dias coming around. Dias taking over the lead. Dias down the backstretch, trying to pull the 46, and does. He'll close the door coming out of the turn. Manny Dias takes over the lead, closing the door on the 46 of Thompson. See anybody doing anything? A very fast pace, very little movement yet in the track. As Zeidema slides down in the inside row. Zeidema has gotten down in the inside row. He single files it. The pace is so strong. There goes Jimmy Wilkins, the 5 to the outside. Jimmy Wilkins makes a move up around the outside of Caballero in the 5. 27 gets squirrely. Everybody has to get out of it. The 23 got very squirrely. Everybody had to get out of it. That changed everything on the back of the pack. Here goes Blanchard around the outside of the 46. Trying to close the door on the 46. Blanchard in the 74 takes over second as Dias is building up a commanding lead. Rigo and the 57 together straighten out. The 88 with the 23 ending up the loser. Boy, there was close racing going on in. Okay, the 3 will not be returning. The 3 is finished for the night. Gomer is finished for the night. So the 9 does not get started. The 9 does not get started, and it was a false start. George Murray taking the quick route through the infield as there was no place else for him to go. The 9 did. Hey, where you going with that stuff? Okay, let's see what happens this time. Let's see if the 9 can get going and stay going. Coming down. This time the 9 goes fine. This time Manny Dias gets it out fine. Look at this, 3 in the turns. Lenny Ellis in the squeeze. 3 in the turns as Lenny Ellis got squoozed out of that spot. They're still 3 deep. At the halfway mark. It's Manny Dias. Dave Blanchard in the 74 has a pretty good shot on second spot. Ray Lee is trying to hold in a very aggressive George Rigo and keep moving up. Charlie Rose and the 19 Seidema go at it. Now the 14's behind them. George Rigo takes it back away from Ray Lee. Charlie Rose comes in behind the 33. And Jeff Seidema moves up alongside of Charlie Rose. Seidema's a hard man to get by. Meanwhile, Manny Dias is developing a long, long lead. It's Manny Dias, Dave Blanchard, the 46 of Jeff Thompson, 57 of Newman, George Rigo in the 64 trying to break out of the field with 10 to go. 10 to go. Jimmy, the older brother is Tommy, okay? Lap after lap, really hooked up tonight. The number 9 automobile continues to draw this field out. Blanchard is second, Thompson is third. Night full of surprises in the Pro Stock division. And the yellow is out for Lenny Ellis as Lenny coming out of the, between the third and fourth turn, Lenny ends up in the infield. And this is the last thing that Manny Dias in the 8 wanted because everybody has the same advantage. The green is out. We're racing. But it happened on the way home, you know. Spoiled enough. Right pass. Once again, Dias with the 74 of Blanchard running in second spot. 5 to go, 5 to go. Jeff Thompson. Rigo trying to get underneath the 57. Rigo trying to get underneath Newman. As Jeff Seidema has to become a matter to be dealt with now. Can Seidema move it up there fast enough? With 2 more to go. 2 more to go for Manny Dias. 2 more to go. It's Manny Dias. White flag coming out. White flag coming out. Coming around for the victory. Riverside.
Normally let the enemy go. Be their favorite driver on the finish. Right now, we got the 99 truck right up against the start finish line, and that's good but going anytime. The engine's still hot. No place out there, folks, so you just can't do it. Down at trackside, someplace out there, Pete Silva is there with... For the third man, we're going to take some photographs of the weather taking off over this area.
Up there. Okay. I can't get a picture yet? No picture? No, not yet. No, take it. Where am I going? Go get him, Manny. Manny!
Awfully frustrating.
Yeah, you're running in front like that for a while.
Yeah, because you were running in front, you had all that clean air, and all of a sudden, bang, a restart, and now it's back in the pack again.
Yeah, this is great. Breaking it up every week, Mom, we got it.
Yeah. Congratulations, man. Ladies and gentlemen,
Don't get smart. Please. Please.
Please.
Moved on? Tough week. I'm glad you won tonight. Hey guys, come on, you got it. Yeah, you gotta let them guys, man. They have to go behind the gate. Let that crew in. I gotta wait.
Now,
Yeah, I know that.
They won't let what's his name out. That friend.
Did he?
Yeah, oh, they let him out.
Yeah, oh yeah. All right, that's it.
Where's Lisa? Lisa! Come on! Come on! They won't let him out.
There's nothing wrong. The stuff in the eating food gas. They put a requirement what gets used up. That's the
In 94 comes in, I won't be 60. But in Maine, I was a senior citizen. They start early. Saw a lot of seals.
Go up there in mine, see the Easter seals.
This is our first street stock feature for the evening. Ron Manfredo gets them lined up, ready to rock and roll, and here we go. The green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen. It's hot and heavy for our street stock feature, but immediately, the front of the pack begins to break away with a literal drag race between our first and second leaders, going sideways. The number 98 car getting completely sideways, trying to take position over the ground. The number 98 car, driven by Scott Fanning, losing ground, trying to gain back again, coming on the inside. Oh, bumps it, coming into the fourth turn, rather. That's a 38 car, struggling to maintain a keep Moro, starting trouble. And the yellow is out, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the yellow flag out. 38 of Morrow, 98 of Fanning.
Debris right here.
Big in the sports, the F1 class, Indy Lights. But right here at Seekonk Speedway, it's the best of the stock car racing that you'll find in all of Southern New England. And this is our first street stock feature event for the evening. We'll get our lineup again. The number 44 car on the infield.
I cannot read the
Getting
Yeah, side by each, side by each.
Side by each, as Jim would say. And we get the green flag drops. And you feel, whoa, we're bumping and grinding already coming into turn one. And that knocked out the 32 car. He is out of the competition.
Might have lost second gear on the restart.
The 98 car coming around with a wide, clean air as the real battle continues in second. And the 32 car is a restart. It's the 32 car driven by
38.
And here comes the 98 car, slipping in, sliding around the turn. That's Scott Fanning in the 98.
Oh, he's got it all.
The 38 car. Whoa. Oh, we get sideways again, and the yellow is up. We are under yellow. Doing the slip and slide and the hot rock and roll dance over in turn two. wish I could see those cars.
It's number 43, number 1, and number 6. Yeah.
Scott Sundin looks like it's trying to make it back into the pits. Scott started in 8th position here in our feature.
It's blackmail. You live with her. That's fair.
That's how bad.
Huh?
I left a little bit in the bottom, so.
Find out what's going on. Can we get things moving here?
John, number 98, that's the leader, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Billy Manchester?
No, that's
No, that's Billy Manchester.
Unofficially right now, number 98 is Scott Fanning is our leader. Hails out of Smithfield, sponsored by R&R Forms.
What's that, Billy Manchester?
Of course, this is unofficial. The number 65 car of Tom Broderick, hailing out of Attleboro, sponsored by Junior. Looking for the fair start. They come to the line and bang, there's the green. The green flag drops. And right off the bat, the number 98 looking for the clean air. Coming down low, and then back of him, the 65. There's where the racing action is. The 65, the 02, keep an eye on that car. Whoa, and the 79 gets into the infield and sideways, losing many positions. We got a whole lot of cars going out of the infield. Trying to take the shortcut as the 78 car loses it, going sideways. We'll see how it'll affect the races. That's the 78 car driven by Gene Carter. Current leader right now, unofficially Scott Fanning in the 98, and we do have the yellow. We're going to try to get that Carter car, number 78, cleared out. We are now under yellow again. 90.
working on some very heavy metal supports.
And we got the green, ladies and gentlemen. The green flag drops. The 02 car coming around the outside, making a real hard bid for first position. Does he have the power to get through that straightaway? We'll find out. 98 car holding him off, pushing him out, pushing him out. Oh, we lose it just before the halfway mark.
Same cars.
We're rocking and rolling a 3-car pileup. It looks like they could be out of harm's way. We'll see what we get here. It seems like the same cars keep dancing the tango here at Seekonk Speedway. 98 car still trying to hang on to that lead and being challenged heavily by the 02 car. 02 car came up from 16th position. Really have the power to come up on the outside. This is where it's real. Whoa! The 98 car gets loose, shoving the whole field up high. We're all getting loose now. And the 02 finds the window.
I noticed
02 finds the window, gets the clean air, and comes around. Can he hang on? And then inside groove.
5.
02, 65 with 5 laps to go. 5 laps to complete this race. A lot of cars getting loose. They're racing hard here at Seekonk Speedway. That 02 car of Matt Dewey is just doing a remarkable job. He's a remarkable job in that Camaro. And the 65 car now really losing it. Now it becomes a battle for second position. Can the 65 car hang on? Tom Broderick is trying with all his might as he's high on the outside, getting a little loose. The 45 car challenging and takes him. The 45 car in second position, driven by Scott Estrella from Rehoboth. As we approach 2 laps remaining. And now it'll become pure power, the 02 car of Dewey. Pure power as he hits the clean air, which is to his advantage. 1 lap remaining, 1 lap. The battle for third place continues with the 65 car. And the 63 car knocking on his door. It is rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Will we get the checker? We do. The 02 car of Scott Dewey, of Matt Dewey, excuse me, gets the checker flag. Sponsored by Ross's Auto Care. Snap on.
Russ Tatro Jr. in the 62 from a cushion at the High Street Auto, hand-to-hand radiator. Ron Reed from Seekonk in car number 9, the Westco Oil, WE Prey, Carlos Seafood, lots of fish and martyr trawling automobile. That's the number 9 Ron Reed.
And looking for the green. There's the green flag for Rich. Very, very strong. Dean Petty takes over the lead. Dean Petty takes over the lead as the 62 from Pedro. Ron Reed, Seekonk, number 9 automobile. Any flash trying to hang on desperately. The second spot is the 62 is coming in strong. From Pedro. Man, Richard Wisher. Oh, Richard having a little problem coming out of it.
Can go off.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing it again next Saturday night. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, it's the big car show. Speedway.
Oh, God.